Good evening, folks. My name's Tom.
My name's James.
And this is...
Dregs Watch.
This is episode 3 of Dregs Watch. We are the crap movie detectives watching terrible movies so you don't have to. Now, as we say at the beginning of every episode, there will be...
spoilers!
So, actually, I was going to say don't bother watching this movie, but genuinely just don't bother watching this movie.
Well,
I mean...
we're not going to... It doesn't matter.
We're going to spoil it for you, is what we're saying, if you haven't seen it. So, now, we always want to hear from you on the show, so please do leave us feedback on this or any of our previous episodes below the line. Below, down there somewhere. Yeah. And tell us what you think. And also, we're fully social media'd up, because we may be in the 70s, but social media is a thing.
Yeah.
So, here is our social media pages, and you can... Insta and all sorts. It's all over
behind the scenes stuff.
So we've watched Blackbird, which was frankly a public service. We've watched Space Truckers, and tonight we will be watching the 1984 sci-fi action movie Runaway, starring Tom Selleck. I mean, honestly,
Tom Selleck.
We're putting ourselves on the line for you here. I hope you realise this, people.
Just a little bit of background why we're watching this one.
Why are we watching this one?
I watched it when I was a kid, pretty young.
Okay.
Found it pretty bloody scary when I was a kid.
Really?
Forgot about it for years and years, and then kind of as an adult, what was that movie? With the robot spiders and stuff. And,
robot spiders?
And then I tracked it down and I watched it, and...
Are they
was it much cop? We'll find out.
Was it much cop? Are they scarier than the robots in Space Truckers?
Oh,
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never seen this movie, so I'm looking forward to this. To see what it's all about. Well, this movie was critically panned on its release, I'm afraid, and was a box office flop. Although these days, Rotten Tomatoes' approval rating for this movie is a positively stratospheric 46%, which is not terrible. Right. I mean, it's not Blackbird-esque, is it? You know, what was Blackbird? 17% or something?
Yeah, 18, I think, something.
Yeah, so anyway. Would you like some basic information about this movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the background to this, I mean, it kind of should be a successful movie. This was written and directed by Michael Crichton.
Michael bloody Crichton.
Michael Crichton, no less, a hugely respected figure. Primarily as a novelist. He wrote Jurassic Park, of course, and The Andromeda Strain, and Disclosure, and Congo, and all kinds of good stuff. Many of which were made into movies, most of which were hugely successful.
Westworld was one of my favourites of his
early
ones.
He also created the TV series ER, which was one of the biggest series in the world. And by this point, 1984, he'd had lots of success. This was the fourth movie he had directed, so he wasn't a novice at directing, even though he was primarily an author. So, you know, all good, you're thinking there. Then we come to the cast. And this is where things go a little bit left field. So the big name in this movie is Tom Selleck, who at this time in 1984 was most famous as Magnum P.I.
Yeah, when did that can't have been on for that long before this.
It was on. He was Magnum P.I.
But was he...
It ran from 1980 to 1988.
Okay.
He, of course, was a private investigator living in Hawaii. 163 episodes where we saw a lot of his moustache and a lot of his hairy chest.
Yeah.
It's fair to say Tom Selleck was more of a TV star, I think, than a movie star.
Yes.
But this was at the time when he was trying to become a movie star too. It could have been very different for him. Do you know he was offered Indiana Jones?
I think, I did.
But he couldn't do it because he was committed to Magnum P.I. So it went to Harrison Ford.
Because he was committed to this.
No, it wasn't because he was... Oh my God, that would have been shooting yourself in the foot, wouldn't it? I suppose his biggest film was probably Three Men and a Baby in 1987. But he never really became a huge movie star. But he was, and he's still with us at the age of 81. He is still a big bona fide TV star. I mean, don't forget, at the age of 65, he got the role as Frank Reagan in Blue Bloods.
I haven't seen it, but it looks all right.
It's a perfectly acceptable, if slightly formulaic thing, but no, it's all right. 293 episodes for 14 years. Only stopped doing that a couple of years ago when he was 79. So he is genuinely, I think, a bona fide TV star.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, he was offered the role of Mitch in Baywatch. It would have been him, not David Hasselhoff. How's that?
Yeah.
How history would have been different. There we are. So he's the main name in this. The main female lead in this is Cynthia Rhodes.
Yeah.
Who is still best known, certainly in this country, for Penny in Dirty Dancing.
Right, yes.
A couple of years later.
Because she's billed on the back of the Blu-ray.
Yes.
As being from Flashdance, but she's not even the main one from Flashdance.
No, she was primarily a dancer.
Yeah.
And she'd had several dance-related roles like Flashdance before this, but this was her first lead, which didn't involve dancing at all, right? Unfortunately, her career, it was fine, but she never became a star. She wasn't a lead a great deal.
It's weird, because she's brilliant.
Yay! You almost had me believing you. She was married to Richard Marx for a long time.
Oh, right.
Remember him with the incredible mullet?
Yeah,
Couldn't imagine what that's like.
I've got a bit of blonde mullet coming through here.
It's good. Well, that's because you've had it dyed.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Now, here's the left field bit of casting for this movie. Gene Simmons from Kiss.
Yeah.
Yes, you heard that correctly. One of the highest selling bands of all time.
Yeah.
But Gene Simmons had almost no acting experience before this movie.
It's incredible.
And it must be said, very little afterwards. I mean, he's not really an actor at all. But there we are. He's in this, so we'll take a look at that.
I'm not kidding, asshole. Drop your gun.
We've also got, just to make this even weirder, we've also got Kirstie Alley.
Yeah.
Who had been in Star Trek 2 a couple of years earlier.
Yeah.
Would go on, of course, to be Rebecca in Cheers. That was her most famous role.
She was in Cheers,
She took over the role in Cheers in 1987 for the next 6 years. Essentially, she was Shelley Long's replacement in Cheers. Yeah. She, again, had some success in movies. She was in Look Who's Talking.
I remember that, yeah.
But she was more of a TV star.
Yeah.
She died in 2022, age 71. Yeah. It would be fair to say she had an interesting life.
Yeah.
I think we'll maybe just... we've got Joey Kramer.
Yes.
Who is the kid from Flight of the Navigator.
That's right.
Which is a film I was subjected to about 1 million times when I was 12 years old. Yeah. So that sort of brings me out in hives talking about that.
It's around the same time, isn't it?
I think Flight of the Navigator was 2 or 3 years later.
Tom Selleck's son, basically.
Right, fine. I thought I should perhaps point people at the Wikipedia page for this movie. If you want to go and have a look at this, because there's a brilliant paragraph in this, which is apparently completely legitimate. I'm just going to quote it verbatim, right?
All right.
With a multi-million-dollar budget, big name actors, and a world-famous author as both writer and director, Runaway was planned as 1984's major science fiction draw. However, it was overshadowed by James Cameron's blockbuster The Terminator and Star Trek 3 The Search for Spock, and was a major box office disappointment.
Damn it. Yeah.
I know. I mean, really?
Terminator, amazing.
Yeah.
Search for Spock.
It's not the best.
It's not the best one after Wrath of Khan, no, but well, we'll see if you think that's a travesty.
Yeah. Well, the budget for this was 8 million. The box office was only 6, so I'm afraid it didn't wash its face, despite the best efforts of Kirstie Alley.
What does it take to get through to you?
So, what went wrong with this movie? Shall we go and find out? Let's get on the case, great Nate.
It's best bloody had, haven't we?
Right.
The Chief's been on my case.
Exactly.
I got the Cheetos.
Right.
I got these nacho cheese mini cheddars that the lads from the cartel, the nice Mexican
the
lads
Mexican
I know,
lads. Yeah, no, nice lads.
Brought round.
Evening, Paco.
We got donuts.
Donuts. I got my donuts. What are you going to do? Right, let's go. Let's get on the case. Have you mislaid your weapon again?
I haven't.
No, you can't do that. The Chief's going to take away your badge, you know.
Yeah. God, don't tell him.
Let's go.
Right.
Okay, I want you to sit back and take it real easy.
Is this gonna hurt like a mother?
Right, welcome back. The film has been watched, the snacks have been eaten, the alcohol has been drunk.
Yeah.
In enough quantities to get us through it. And we now have our verdict on Runaway.
Yeah.
But before we get to that,
Best
Tom,
activate the board.
would
haven't
you
we?
please activate the whatever the board
Well,
is this
we
time?
have the spider board.
Oh, nice, yeah. Killer robot spiders are an important plot point
Yeah,
to this movie. Yeah, that would be why.
Tried my best with the letter in there, but
That's all right. No, I mean, to be honest, it's so unusual that the board is in some way cheap looking, isn't it? It's
weird.
It's not really what we do, to be honest. But
Right.
there we are.
Best activate it, and I.
Activate it, please.
Right.
Go.
Spider board activates.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, nice.
What's happened?
No, I like an 80s effect.
Oh,
that's
whoa.
nice.
Right.
It's almost as if they're broken and not responding
Yeah,
to you, isn't
hang
it? But
on.
that
Let's
couldn't
just put
possibly
it-
be right.
Because we've had, yeah.
That's all right.
Let's
I
just
like
have it
yeah.
blue,
Blue. Blue is good.
Someone.
It is kind of fitting for this movie that we have shit robotics that don't work properly. Do you know what I mean? It is. It is like the technology lets us down.
I
That
mean,
is-
let's not
that
get
is appropriate
started.
for this movie.
Oh no, he's
He's
back.
back. Yeah, he's back. Okay, what are the categories on the spider board? Don't drive him off the
Ah,
thing again.
Ted,
Don't
stop
drive-
pissing about,
It's
mate.
not big and it's not clever.
All right, you've shown it. All right, well done, mate. Yeah, come on,
right.
back over it,
Leave
over
him
it.
on the. Leave him
Ah,
that's
on the phone. Oh God, right.
Just
Forget
leave
it.
it. Yeah,
Right.
no, he needs to have a moment.
Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah.
the story. What do you make? of it?
So we've got Jack Ramsey.
Yeah,
He's
tough cop
he's a-
Tom Selleck.
He's a robot cop.
Yes,
He's a cop who investigates malfunctioning
robots
They're
that they
called
call runaways.
Runaways, hence the
and
title.
he's scared of heights.
Yes,
and honestly,
they
they
set-
should have a flashing caption on the screen going. Plot device,
Yeah, yeah.
because it is like, oh,
They do-
I wonder if the denouement may take place in a tall building, perhaps, because he's scared of heights.
They set that up fairly well.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just don't like heights.
It's set in the near future.
We're not really sure when, but
Well, according to the box here, it just says in the near future.
Yeah.
Now, in the
So-
near future from 1984,
it
but
means about early 90s.
yeah, but it's the 1980s, just with slightly
Robots.
different TV screens and robots in people's houses.
The pasta will be al dente in exactly 2 minutes, 17 seconds.
Other than that, it's the 1980s. The glasses, the hair, the everything,
Yeah.
the cars, the fashion, everything is the 1980s. There's nothing else that seems to have advanced technologically apart from all of a sudden everyone's got a robot in their house.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to get to Lois. Lois is kind of my favourite bit in the good bad thing. Is like where it's just where the predictions. Whereas they got like Ring doorbells and
Yes,
stuff like that,
yes.
like video doorbells. Mobile phone, even the mobile phones would have all been like, wow, they're you know, all this.
And what we would now call Teams or Zoom, there was a video call, wasn't there?
Yeah.
You know?
They kind of get some of it sort of right, and then they go, oh yeah, and everyone's going to have a robot in their house.
Yes.
the size of a massive hi-fi.
Which looks like Metal Mickey.
And is really like judgmental and snitchy.
Yeah.
Bobby is eating a chocolate bar. His dinner, too, was nutritionally inadequate.
And actually, there's a bit where it's like, where he's trying to talk to his partner, Thompson, and she keeps butting it. He's like, oh, not
Shut
now,
up,
Lois.
Oh, it's no trouble, really.
It is no trouble, really.
Lois, I was talking to her.
I think the killer robots, the little spidery
yeah.
robot things, are actually not terrible.
There's all right. I mean,
But
that
we
was
don't
a
have
bit.
enough of them.
Exactly, yeah. So
We've
that's-
got too
so
much of
we-
the shit robots and not enough of the
So
good
we're
robots.
yeah. So just to say the story. So yeah, he keeps getting. He has to keep investigating call outs.
Yes.
He gets on these call outs. Each one's got a very different tone.
Yeah.
Like the opening one in the cornfield.
Yeah.
delete that bit. You don't need that bit.
That was slapstick
Yeah.
and weird.
So
they
you've
were like
got this-
tripping over in the
you've
cornfield
got this
and
sort of,
stuff.
yeah,
It was weird.
Boing,
Very.
boing, boing.
I mean, the tone is all over the place, like it was with Space Truckers.
And then the next one is the baby.
Yeah, and
there's
it's genuinely tense, and there's people dying,
But-
and there's blood everywhere,
yeah.
and
it goes on for a long time.
Yeah, it does.
And they're
It's a long
talking up this robot. You hear a shotgun. And then when you finally see it, it's a printer. It's a bubble jet printer with a pistol.
Do you remember the HP? Was it the 4200
Oh, I
or the
don't know.
4100? We used to have them in the early 2000s. They were about that big square thing, and one of them with an arm glued on the side that goes like that. Is basically what it is. It didn't look scary.
It looked like he could have just gone in and kicked it.
Yeah. Well, but here's the thing, because basically the plot takes in Gene Simmons is a bad guy who's trying to convert these robots to kill people and so else, right? Now, the plot then takes in all these different places. So he's got these little mini spider robots that inject you with acid, kill you, and then blow up.
And then
they kill anyone who tries to go near it, right?
Yeah.
Which, they don't look great, but they do look more scary and a bit more believable.
And the first time that happens, there's no one else to be blown up.
No.
So it's just like, they kill you
They
twice.
just kill you and blow up. I could have done with more of the evil spider robots. I know we were laughing about the acid blowing up bit, but they were better.
I'm absolutely with you. It's like there's too many of these call-outs. All right, the bit with Kirstie Alley, you've got to introduce Kirstie Alley, but it's another call-out with this
slapstick.
malfunctioning...
He's jumping over the desk. And also, by the way, so the big robot is sort of going along and it's like firing out these little bolts of electricity. Yeah. Tom Selleck covers it with his jacket and then twats it with a chair. This is the scientific way of dealing with this robot, is it?
What are you doing?
So, in some places, it's this kind of dark, mysterious, creepy thing. Yeah. And in other places, it's just slapstick and weird and stupid. Yeah. The other thing is, it looks like a made-for-TV film. It doesn't look like... If you're competing against... Terminator in particular. Yeah. Where the production values are so much better, that it is going to look crap by comparison. Yeah. The pace is too slow.
Oh,
I'm sorry, the pace is
too many
so
of these
slow.
Call-outs. That's the thing.
After a while, you're like, I don't really care anymore.
I think the problem with that is because of the time we are in. This is what I was thinking about. Because they rely so much on you being wowed by the tech,
by the technology.
You've only got about a 5-year window while anyone's going to be wowed, and then it's like no one gives a shit anymore.
I don't think I was 9 in 1984. Yeah, I don't think I'd have been wowed then. I don't think so.
I was. I mean, the bit, so the robot spiders really shut me up.
Robot spiders are good.
And the bit at the end. So, basically it's Gene Simmons, he's the baddie. He's got a gun. Oh, yeah, a gun that, well, maybe...
the gun is the size of this laptop. He pulls it out of his pocket, and it's like this big.
And it fires smart bullets, but they go as fast as a man can run with a camera.
In other words, if you run away round the corner, the bullet can follow you round the corner and kill you. But even that looks a bit slapsticky because there's a bit where Tom Selleck's running, looking over his shoulder, and like
it's meant to be from the bullet's point of view, but it's just a cameraman running as fast as he can.
Bullet cam goes round the corner like the drones following the luge at the Winter Olympics. It was just really odd. Anyway, so. There is a big denouement which takes place on top of a tall building because he's got vertigo. And I was just writing down meh because I thought it was all a bit meh and a bit predictable. And then I will be honest, there was about a 5-minute period where suddenly I thought, actually, no, this is working a bit better, this bit. And there was one shot, and again, credit to Michael Crichton as the director, that there's one shot where Tom Selleck is led on the floor of
looking over the edge,
lift, and he's kind of crawling to the edge and looking over. He's like 80 stories up or something, and the camera sort of goes up and over, and then you see what he's seeing. That was a really good shot. That was really nicely done. I'm not jumped ahead, have I? Oh,
we're kind of but we'll overlap all of it.
Anyway, there isn't much to commend it. I I suppose, yes, it's better than Space Truckers in that there's something here, but it doesn't seem to have come out correctly. Whereas Space Truckers was just a terrible idea done badly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say for the story... What did I say for Space Truckers? Did I say 3 for Space Truckers?
I can't
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll
probably
give it a generous 5 for the story.
Yeah.
A generous 5.
That's quite, I thought you didn't like it as much as
I didn't like it.
I mean,
but
that's not a good score, is it?
It's
But
not.
I'm also going to say 5, I think, because and there's just some weird stuff that happens that's, the generic stuff with the partner, and he's got the romantic thing is kind of very poorly done throughout.
I think we can talk about this in acting as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Because I think if we can move on to acting as the next category.
With the story, there are just things that are like, well, we were saying, well, why did that happen? This is the bit that really scared me when I was a kid at the end. Is when Gene Simmons, he's got the boy, Bobby, and he lets him go and says, you can go.
Yeah.
And then, so he goes down the lift where there's all these spiders down the bottom. And then he's like,
the spiders have been programmed to kill the first person that comes out of the elevator.
So, and
the kid's going to die.
The kid's going to die. He's going to die. And then he gets down the bottom and Cynthia Rhodes comes in.
Yeah.
And rather than doing what she would do if she didn't have any...
Which is take the kid away.
She'd take the kid out of the lift and he'd die, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
But she seems to know that he's
she
not
seems to
meant to go
instinctively
out of the
know
lift, so
and
he
takes him back up in the lift. But anyway,
5.
It is a bit weird.
Yeah.
Okay, acting. I mean, the interesting thing is, the most striking actor in this is the non-actor.
You bastard!
What, Gene?
Well,
you like Gene?
I mean, I wouldn't say he's a good actor. He's not. What I would say is, A, he's having the time of his life playing this role.
Yeah.
Right? And B, I mean, if you're going to cast a guy who does silly faces on stage and kind of plays a performance on stage, I guess that's kind of what he's doing here.
Yeah.
I mean, he couldn't do Shakespeare, don't get me wrong, but he kind of does this reasonably well. I mean, I'm not being funny. Since 1973, Kiss have essentially been make a mad face on stage and look a bit sort of weird and a bit deranged. He's pretty good at it, to be fair.
He is, yeah. He's either got a big grin or a kind of evil.
And he can do this thing with his eyes where he's kind of like, he does look a bit weird. I wouldn't say he's a great actor, but he's good for that role.
Yeah.
I thought the 2 leads were fine.
See, I think with Tom Selleck,
they're fine.
There's nothing.
They didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
But they're fine.
And
they're okay.
Like I say, with the kind of what ifs with Indiana Jones, and you kind of look and think, he probably would have done okay, and he's all right.
Look, I want 10 slit shields, I want blast pads, and I want to clear the room now!
He's fine. He's just fine.
He's just fine.
Yeah.
He's not great, he's fine.
Yeah.
And by the way, we talked about how random the cast was. Just to make it even more random, G.W. Bailey from the Police Academy films, who's about 4 foot tall, turns up as the police chief. I don't want to hear it, McBain. Right? That's his that's his part.
Just who the hell do you think you are running an operation like this?
And he's staring up at Tom Selleck like, I'll tell you another thing. And you're like, this is all a bit weird.
It's a bit weird, but it's unfortunate because it is the same year that they made Police Academy, so they didn't know that it was going to be. He was going to as soon as you see him, you go. Or
if you're a bit more niche, you go, it's Schroeder from Short Circuit.
Assholes.
So, I mean, the acting is at best moderate and occasionally bad.
Yeah. The kid, it's a kid, but...
Annoying kid. Sorry, not having it. Annoying kid.
Annoying.
Wow, it was neat when Dad went in there. I'll bet you wish you could go in there too, huh?
I'm going to say... I'm going to go another 5, because... you got Simmons. He was what? No, 5.
You take Simmons out, what have you got?
No,
really?
5.
You've got competent but unmemorable performances.
Yeah.
And occasionally some terrible acting.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a mark off for the kid. I'm going to say 4. I didn't enjoy the acting at all. I thought Lois's voice was the most interesting thing in part of it.
1 hour and 45 minutes past your bedtime.
Oh, Lois.
Yeah.
I noticed they managed to work the opportunity to get Kirstie Alley to take her kit off, which, again, very much emblematic of the 80s movies of the time.
Bug detected.
Give me a bra.
What are we doing next? Is it Look? Well, we talked a little bit about Look in the story section. I do think it looks like a made-for-TV movie for the most part.
Yeah.
There are a couple of bits where you go, a bit better, but mostly it looks like a made-for-TV movie. When they say it's the near future, I mean, how near? Like 20 minutes? Because it looks like the 80s. Like, could they not have just done something to the cars to make him look put a bit of cladding or something on the cars to make him look a bit different to a normal 80s family saloon? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or put a sound effect on that made him sound a bit more, rather than like a diesel engine bombing along a freeway, which is what you had in the 80s.
So there's these little drone buggy, what do you call them?
Yeah, they're like little flat
like
drone things on wheels that go along the road.
The floor cleaner things.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
we've got now,
yeah.
Lasers firing and stuff. He's got to jump out of one car into another, and Kirstie Alley's got to do it.
There was nothing there. I go, I haven't seen that before.
Yeah.
It all felt pretty formulaic.
Throw it!
Conditions are hopeless. Conditions are hopeless.
You know that there's the dramatic principle, Chekhov's gun.
Yes.
If you see a gun in Act 1, it should be fired by Act 3 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then I like to extend that to Chekhov's retinal identification system, right? Which is, if you see a retinal identification system in Act 1, you see a severed eyeball in Act 3, and might as well make the most of it, gouge someone's eyeball out, and you get a good bit of a horror action scene.
Is it a 12? I assume it is. It's a 12.
12, yeah. So
I think that's.
But it probably would have been a 15 back in when because we didn't have 12.
We didn't have 12s in 1984.
But yeah, it's like, so they set that up, and Gene Simmons has got an eyeball, but it's not really unless I just missed it.
No, and
there's definitely no big bit where he takes someone's eye.
There's no bit where you go, these robots are real. I know you said you were as a kid, but as an adult, there's no bit where you go, these robots are really genuinely scary.
No.
There's no bit where you think, even when they're
Not
sort
anymore.
of creeping up at the sides of the lift at the end, and you're thinking, okay, they're going to come and kill him, and he's trapped in this tiny little lift.
Yeah.
I didn't really feel scared or, oh my God, how's he going to get out of this?
They take the piss because the little we've seen of the robots so far is they see you, they jump on you, they stab you in the neck, and they explode.
Yeah.
So it's like...
in that order.
Yeah. But there's like, what, 3 or 4 of them in the lift, and they're going like that, and it's like, well, why aren't they killing him?
Why aren't they jumping?
Why are they giving him all this time to get away?
You've got the acid, guys. He's right there.
So it's kind of this, it scared me as a kid, and as an adult, you're going, well, they could have just done the thing that they do, but for some reason they're giving him time to get his jacket out again and pull it over one.
Exactly. I know what I'll do here.
I'll use the jacket again.
Put the jacket on
it
again.
Worked for me before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 3. I didn't like the look of it at all. No.
Wow.
I felt very much like I was watching an 80s movie. You know.
But I thought this is like, you know, you have got like the shot that you complimented.
That was a good shot.
And yeah, the actual design of it is a bit flat and 80s, like you say. And yeah, some of it just looks stupid because Lois. I mean, anyway. I'm going to go 4.
Okay. Sound is next, and again, we have some very 80s synthesizers. Harold Faltermeyer would have been in his element here, wouldn't he?
It's Jerry Goldsmith doing the score. He's done an awful lot, but notably for me, Alien and Aliens scores that I actually love.
But this is an entire electronic score.
Synth. At the end credits, actually, it says using Yamaha digital instruments.
As if you'd ever use anything else.
So yes, it is synthtastic with nothing that no real great memorable themes. Like,
No,
don't
and
wanna
actually, I mean, I'm not fond of that 80s synth sound anyway, so I'm probably a little bit biased, but it was getting on my nerves a little bit at times in some of the action sequences. But the one thing I would say is when the music wasn't there and they had that shot that we both liked of him looking over the edge of the lift, no music at all actually worked really well for
Just a
that.
bit of wind.
So the fact that there wasn't any sound
Right.
or any musical accompaniment for that actually was good.
Yeah.
Whatever you're going to do there isn't going to feel right. Don't have music at all
Yeah.
at that point. But yeah, I'm not a great fan of that sound, and I could have done without it, to be honest.
I like a lot of synth stuff, but I mean, keep talking about Terminator, but it's the entirely synth, I think, that soundtrack. But you've got that.
It's quite atmospheric, isn't it?
It's a very memorable theme.
Nobody does it better.
Whereas, yeah, this is a bit.
You're right. It's a bit samey, isn't it? And a bit, yeah.
Yeah, nothing great going on with the sound.
No, I didn't go a bundle on the sound. I will say 3, I think.
Whoa.
What did I score Space Truckers?
I don't know. I will have to watch it again.
I can't remember.
I wiped it off.
No. I'm wondering, because I thought this would score higher, but I'm not sure it is for me.
Maybe not. But for me it is, because I'm getting another 5.
Okay.
I thought this was all right.
Steady run of 5s.
All right, but
Which brings us to our
great.
final category, the Earth. The overall enjoyment factor.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I didn't enjoy it. Let me make that quite clear.
I didn't understand.
Yeah. I mean, I there were times where I was going, God. There are individual bits in this that are not terrible, which I couldn't say about Space Truckers, and I certainly couldn't say about Blackbird.
Yeah.
All of which was like watching paint dry. So, I suppose there was more enjoyment to be had than either of those two.
I think, like, you're right, there is it does feel a bit of a wasted opportunity with the spiders.
Yeah.
It really is like half an hour in till you see the first one, and then you don't see another one for another hour.
I could have done with more robot spiders.
Yeah. I've nearly forgot to say about the psychic division in the police.
Oh yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? That was random. So it's all technological and future and space age and whatever else, and then suddenly they bring in a psychic to go
cut that bit out next
time. That didn't fit at all, did it?
It didn't, and she didn't really. She's going like Lucifer.
Lucifer? Luther?
Yeah, his name's Luther.
Yeah,
We know that. Yeah, we know It's like you're not allowed to tell her anything. She's got to get it. It's like, well, where is he? It's like you'll meet him at some point.
Yeah.
You'll definitely meet.
When? And where?
She said this bit about you're connected.
Oh yeah.
You're sort of
in another life you were brothers.
Connected across the plains.
She says in another life you're brothers.
You have a karmic bond, you know. You were brothers in another lifetime.
Well, dig into that a bit. If you're going to make it a plot point, let's have a little look at that.
If you're going to bother to put that weirdness in your film, yeah. Go in, get into it.
She was no Derek Acora, was she?
He's very angry.
Where is he?
I'll say a generous 4.
Whoa.
Yeah, a generous 4. There are bits that you go, that's not completely terrible.
Yeah.
But there are lots of bits where you go, yeah, that's not working at all.
Yeah. You can't go too high because you're taking the piss. And there are stretches where you're like, oh, come on.
Yeah, it is
slow.
The
slow. Bits where they try to do the action and stuff and it kind of fails, I find that funny in an enjoyable way. 5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn evil son of a bitch!
So, here are our scores. I have scored it 19 out of 50.
Yeah.
And Tom has scored it 24 out of 50, which gives us a grand total of 43 out of 100. which actually is not terrible.
I've raised...
and again is more or less in line with Rotten Tomatoes, which I think was in the low 40s, wasn't it? Did I say 46% or something?
I think so, yeah.
So, 47%. So
this has kind of gone, I think, because I've gone higher, because I definitely enjoy this one more than the last two. Not to say I love this movie.
Not that it's good.
So...
Not a bad score.
The movie still gets arrested at the end.
Yes.
If they get under 50.
I mean, we want to be quite clear. This is not a good movie. Please don't think this is a good movie. It's not. It's just not as catastrophically terrible as the two we've done to this stage.
It's pretty.
It's not all right.
It's a pretty good laugh.
It's not pretty good. It's 19 out of 50.
It's a pretty good laugh. It's not.
It's not. Anyway, there we are. 43 is our final score. Listen, if you want to get in touch with us, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Please leave a comment below on the little thing there on YouTube where you type and that. Leave that down there. And you can also get in touch with us on the socials, and we will post photos of us looking silly, as if. And various other things on the socials as well. So please do like and subscribe and follow us on social media and all that kind of stuff. Please. And we'll be back very soon. Quite right, R2. We will be back very soon with episode 4 of Dregs Watch. Which is... Why is he doing that?
I don't know. He's gone mad.
It's just...
He's
a runaway. He's a runaway. Quick, whack it with a chair. Hang on, no.
He's knocked down Mendoza. Right, sorry. Yeah, we'll be back soon.
Yeah.
With another amazing...
With another brilliantly terrible movie.
Yeah.
As we continue our investigations into crimes against cinema on Dregs Watch. Right.
I better call the chief. Oh, right.
Ooh, that didn't sound good.